What's good? I don't know about y'all, but I love my intro music. Once again, I'm back. Yours truly, the one and only Paul Pickett. Already did a little content earlier, so like I said, I'm gonna start doing things differently. I'm not gonna label them as episode numbers. I'm just gonna get into a topic or whatnot, and this time I'm going to react to Libs of TikTok. But before we do, let's give you a word from the number one sponsor of the show. This your boy, the one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, sport events, and more. Please check me out 3 to 4 days a week on my video podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. And check out the audio version on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Deezer, TuneIn, Stitcher, Slacker, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and much more. Peace. See you there. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Check me out 3 to 4 days a week. Got a fly in my podcast room. Just went next door to check my neighbor. My neighbor wanted me to see if check on a dog to see if he got to go outside, and he didn't. But we got a fly in. My dog is trying to get the fly. She's doing a terrible job. She always does a terrible job at that. All right, so we're gonna get into reacting to some libs of TikTok. So this is gonna be interesting. All right, let's go.
Explain what being transgender means to kids. When a baby is born, the doctor looks at the baby and says, "Oh, this is a little girl," or "Oh, this is a little boy." And sometimes the doctor gets that wrong. So when I was born, the doctor...
Stop the press. We will not allow any blatant lies on this podcast. That's a blatant lie. I mean, I can't go no further. Doctors are not guessing, man. Doctors are not guessing. Um, People don't dictate gender. Doctors don't dictate gender. You know what dictates gender? The laws of nature and creation and procreation. Those are what dictate gender. I know y'all want to sit there and be like, well, gender is a social construct. No, it's a laws of nature construct. And there's just some things that mankind does not get to dictate that the laws of nature dictate. I think the only thing that the laws of nature and mankind agree on is that murder and self-defense is acceptable. Murder and self-defense is acceptable according to the laws of nature and the laws of man. You're allowed to, if somebody's trying to kill you, you can kill them to stop them from killing you. That's called self-defense. But this guy is trying to dictate something that the laws of man and the laws of nature will never agree with. I repeat, the laws of nature and laws of man will never agree on gender. Until I see transgender rhinoceros or alligator. And I was talking to one of my good friends the other day. The only creature on this earth that is transgender is what transgender people think they could be is a frog. A frog is the only thing that could change sex. And I think it only could go from male to female. And it's only one type of frog, at that and whatnot. So it's not like all frogs can change sex. And I think they all only can go from male to female. I don't think they can go from female to male. They're asexual, but humans are not asexual. And as much as y'all watching Jurassic Park, too much Jurassic, that's what I think. Y'all watching too much Jurassic Park, man. Jurassic Park 1, where they said they made all the dinosaurs as men, and they happened to use frog DNA, so the dinosaur basically was asexual and changed sex. But y'all watching too much Jurassic Park, man. Stop it. Next.
Burned and then used for electricity?
I hope they are.
Jesus, I am so fucking tired of seeing this. You know what? I fucking hope so. I hope so.
I sure hope so.
I don't know. I hope so.
Oh god, I hope so. I can just imagine the fucking snowflakes with that one. Oh no, I just eat mine straight from the can.
I don't think we should be asking, are they being burned and used for electricity? I think we should be asking, why aren't they being burned and used for electricity?
Reuse, recycle, and burn them.
Ooh, sustainable energy. I love the advocacy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me process this. They aborted babies being used for electricity. Wow. Next.
I haven't made any content lately. Life happens so much. But I will
Thank
say
God.
that one of the smartest things that I have done at the library so far is simply put a pride flag behind me with a picture of my girlfriend. And I did the same thing that I did when I worked
All due respect, she doesn't look like she's done too many smart things in her life, period.
at Barnes & Noble, and I stuck tiny flags on the Valentine's display to indicate which books were LGBT. So
Okay, so this chick said the smartest thing she did is put up a pride flag. I would hate to know what the dumbest thing she did was. I really would. If that's the smartest thing you ever done was put up a pride flag, I would hate to know the dumbest thing you ever did. I see why parents are outraged right now. It's not that there's specific doctrines, courses of doctrines that is being taught in school. Like they don't got textbooks of critical race theory in high school and middle school. What they do have is it looked like a shit ton of rogue teachers, a ton of radical left, fairy tale believing, utopia believing, people teaching kids. I can see why parents are really getting upset when their kids are being taught things that they feel is really being like some indoctrination stuff. I can see it now. Because I mean, I've always been a strong component. I mean, like if you grow up in a Muslim household, more likely you're not going to be raised Christian. And until you're 18 and can fend for yourself, you know, that should be the parent's decision on what religion they want to raise their kid at, what kind of morals they want to teach them, and things of that nature. And why don't we get back to actually teaching kids? How about that be the smartest thing we do is actually teach kids so they can be smarter? How about we make that the priority and importance? But apparently the priority of a lot of these classrooms is putting up a pride flag. Okay, next.
So the conversation I talked about in my last video is a lot like a lot of the conversations I have about queerness and transness with my kids. Because I work in a conservative area and I'm an out non-binary trans teacher, I have to tread very lightly for fear of losing my job. And so a lot of times I put it in terms of hypotheticals with the kids. I say, oh, some people like to use this. When I talk about my title, mix, I say, oh, it's just a third alternative to Mr., Ms. that some people like to use. I let them kind of draw their own conclusions when it comes back.
I honestly think these people make this shit up as they go along. Oh man. You notice how the trend is always these people look super, super weird. These are attention getters. A lot of these people are attention getters. They're begging for attention. They're crying for attention. They want you to compromise everything about yourself, every view, every moral, every truth, every honest thing in life to make them feel better. Yes, she should be hiding. She should be walking on thin ice because, I mean, apparently you don't know the difference between singular and plural. This is the problem I have with teachers teaching like these teachers in here. I'm non-binary. These are my pronouns. No, how about we go off of proper English etiquette, proper common sense, and we don't call one person them or they. We don't. That's my biggest issue when you get into these pronouns. So you want to force me and take away my freedom of speech and make me talk like a complete jackass and illiterate moron just so you won't cry, just so you'll feel better about yourself. If I have to intentionally talk illiterate, intentionally sound like a jackass and a moron just so you feel better, you know what I say? Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Don't come out you shouldn't come out that. If society has to sit there and talk like a bunch of literate, idiotic jackasses and morons just so you can feel better, then don't come out the fucking house. Stay the fucking house forever. Be a fucking hermit. I mean, I'm somewhat a 90% hermit. I mean, I come out the house one time during the day, usually to walk to the store, go get a soda, whatever, something for the grocery store, may walk the dog. That's it. I'm working from home most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not this sensitive ass person where I feel like I have to go out here and make complete strangers call me them or they just so I can feel good. No, I feel good because, I get up every day and I focus on getting money every day. I focus on building my business. I focus on taking care of me, taking care of my responsibilities. I feel taking care of my responsibilities every single month and paying all my bills every month, that alone makes me feel good. The fact that I didn't die in a car wreck, or not a car wreck, actually, when I got hit by a car dead on, I didn't die. That makes me feel good. The fact that my friend Roker has this Dizzle brand premium luxury liqueur, which I'm going to have to pull up a video and load it in right now to get some more time going on. And that I feel strongly about Dizzle, that makes me feel better. The fact that I have a clothing apparel that I'm working on getting off the ground, that makes me feel good about myself. The fact that I do this podcast and get to just sit here and be stoned out my mind and shit talk in front of this camera, and anybody freaking listens to it and likes it, that makes me feel good about myself. The fact that I learn new things every single day. I'm learning new things every single day, historically or just politically or whatever it may be, just gathering new knowledge every single day, picking up new customers every single week and month. That makes me feel good about myself. I don't need to force people to talk like a bunch of jackasses and illiterate morons just so I feel good. I don't need to go tell people to compromise their morals and their values and their beliefs just so I feel better about myself. No, I don't. And the fact that people are out here sitting there like trying to force people to compromise their views, their beliefs, what they feel is right or wrong, what they accepted in life and don't accept, what's not their cup of tea or their cup of tea, just so you could feel better. It's some bullshit, some horse shit. It's some complete BS. You need to go to a psychiatrist. You need to figure out yourself. You need to look in the mirror because apparently you're not happy with yourself. I'm happy with myself. I'm good to go. I'm single, self-employed, and I got a dog. I do a podcast. I got a clothing line. I own a marketing and advertising company. And I'm also trying to help a liquor brand grow and become a $250 million business, which can only benefit me and make my life even much happier. You know, because I have ambition, I have determination, I have drive, I have will. I was processing orders for my business the day after I get hit by a car and went into surgery. Screwed up my shoulder, broke my femur, my leg turned sideways, broke every toe of my left foot. And the day after surgery, I was working on my business in the hospital. I don't know too many people on this planet that would put that much dedication, determination into this thing. I could have took a week off. I could have literally just sent an email out and said, hey, I got hit by a car, guys. If you orders will be, maybe a week behind, but we'll get them caught up, next week. I could have did that, or I could have been like, we're not taking no orders this week because I just got hit by a car and I had surgery. But you know why I didn't do that? You know why I didn't do that? Because I didn't want nobody's pity. I didn't want nobody's pity. And that's what these people they want. These people with these pronouns and these transgenders, they want our pity. But I'm not giving you my pity. I don't pity you just because you don't feel good enough about yourself that you got to force me to talk like a complete jackass and moron and illiterate with improper English etiquette. Even if I was Chinese, you wouldn't get to force me to stop speaking proper Chinese etiquette. No, you wouldn't do it. So let's pull up a word from one of our sponsors.
Me and my team, whenever we link up, they gonna be drink up. We still gonna relax and have few glasses when there's things to think about. Like I'm nice with the boss when I tend to the boss and I'm not talking drink ups. So tell the bartender that's tending the bar to please pass me a big cup up. And tell that waitress is waiting on us to put a little ice in it. Now watch the ice become weightless like the spaceships that I be sitting in. Now wait and listen, no, they're waiting for that tropical twist that'll take a good taste buds. Now taste some. Yo, I insist it's the
That's right, Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur, mixture of agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. I swear Dizzle need to make me the official spokesperson. Go to dizzlebrand.com. Go to our locations, click on one of the top 3 links. You go order your very own bottle or bottles of Dizzle Brand Premium Luxury Liqueur. Must be 21 and over. Shipping and handling is included. And then you can scroll down a little bit lower and you'll see locations in California, Oklahoma, and Kansas where Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur is available. Coming soon to a city or state near you. Check them out, dizzlebrand.com. Don't forget the merch. Got the t-shirts. Ain't wearing a hat today. I'm wearing my Lakers black and purple. And used to be a LeBron fan, but not so much no more. And Lakers, I don't even know what the hell they're doing. Once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Peace, and I'm out.